Imagine this. You are walking through a quiet forest at dusk. The air is cool, filled with a scent of pine, soil, and rain. The only sound is the rustle of leaves, the call of a distant bird. You feel peaceful here, but also curious. Because while forests seem silent, scientists are beginning to realize they are anything but. What if I told you that trees talk to each other, that they warn, comfort, and even share food with one another? That every forest is alive with a hidden conversation, one older than humanity itself? Tonight, let's uncover a mystery that sounds like myth, yet is grounded in science, the secret language of trees. Underneath your feet right now, if you stood in a forest, there would be more connections than the stars in the Milky Way. Every tree is part of an underground network, linked by thin threads of fungi called mycorrhizae. Think of it like nature's internet, a wood wide web. Through this network, trees send sugars, minerals, and even warnings. A mother tree may feed her seedlings, keeping them alive in the shadows. A dying tree may send out its last reserves, passing energy into the network so others may live. Pause for a moment and imagine what looks like silence above ground is actually a constant flow of messages below. So, the next time you walk through a forest, you are stepping across an ancient conversation, one spoken in roots, sap, and soil. But trees don't just whisper through the soil. They shout through the air. When giraffes begin nibbling on acacia trees in Africa, the trees respond instantly. They release ethylene gas, a chemical distress signal. Nearby acacias catch the message, and within minutes, they make their leaves bitter and toxic. The giraffes move on, and the trees survive. This is not instinct alone, it is communication, a survival strategy written in chemistry. And right now, in the park near your home, in the forest miles away, leaves are breathing out invisible stories, written on the wind. Trees are timekeepers. Each ring within their trunks is a memory. A year of good rain, a summer of drought, a fire long past. A tree carries centuries in silence. But trees also share memory while alive. Older, taller trees often provide nutrients to younger saplings through their root networks, especially in shaded areas. It is as though they are saying, I have lived long enough. Here, take my strength. What if the forest is not simply a collection of individuals, but one community? A place where memory is shared, passed down, carried forward. This is where science meets wonder. When a tree is cut, it releases chemical distress signals, almost like a scream we cannot hear. Some experiments have shown that drought-stressed plants emit ultrasonic clicks, as if they are silently crying out. And when branches are stroked, saplings alter their growth, almost as if they sense touch. Do trees feel pain? Do they feel awareness? We don't yet know. But perhaps trees live in a reality we cannot fully perceive, one slower, deeper, older than ours. Since the dawn of humanity, we've felt the pull of trees. Ancient peoples worshipped them as guardians, spirits, and bridges between earth and sky. Sacred groves existed across cultures, from the Druids of Europe to the sacred banyan trees of Asia. Modern science now echoes this reverence. Spending just 20 minutes among trees reduces stress hormones. Forest bathing, Shinrin-yoku in Japan, can lower blood pressure, strengthen immunity, and improve sleep. It seems the trees have always been speaking to us. We are only now learning to listen. Look closely at a forest, and you'll see it is like a city. Tall trees are the skyscrapers. Undergrowth is the home of smaller creatures. Birds, insects, and animals are the citizens, weaving between branches like busy streets. But unlike our cities, a forest is self-sustaining. Waste becomes soil. Fallen leaves become food. Even death becomes life. And at the center of it all are the trees, holding the city together, making sure every creature has a place. We may think we are the architects of civilization, but trees have been building living cities for millions of years. So tonight, as you rest, imagine the forest once more. Roots beneath you, whispering through the soil. Leaves above you, speaking on the breeze. Rings within trunks, remembering storms long past. An entire community of beings alive, connected, aware. The trees are speaking. The forest is breathing. And if you listen, even here, even now, you may hear their lullaby. This is Dodo Scientistry, where science whispers you to sleep.